vezérlőterem felé közeledsz. Úgy néz ki, ez még foglal. Azt tippelem, egy rakás katona tart feléd. Gyorsan nézz szét. Biztos van pár kombánylöveg. Az oldalunkra tudom állítani a lövegeket.
Mossman's betrayal. Our original plan for Judith Mossman's arc was for her to betray the player around this point. But by the time we reached the scene, having developed other parts of the game, we felt she was more likely just trying to protect Eli. We envisioned her reconsidering, realizing she couldn't actually betray Gordon. We had ideas to clarify this shift later, but ultimately we never finished her arc. We liked the ambiguity in Mossman, but players didn't seem to. They almost universally hated her. That might be a success, though. We worked hard to build the player's affinity for Alex, and Alex wasn't exactly a fan of Judith either.
Mindjárt ott vagyok, Gordon. Sajnálom, hogy soká tartott. Örülök, hogy jól vagy. Lássuk, meg tudjuk-e találni Mossmant. Innen, mintha több hozzáférésem lenne. Ott van. Bárcsak. Hogyan?
A szakterületéről.
Nem ezért hívom.
Mire készül?
Megígérte, hogy Eli hajszála sem görbül.
A
Istenem!
katonák kicsit túlbuzgóak voltak, elismerem, de túl csábító célpont volt ahhoz, hogy elszalasszuk. Főleg Gordon Freeman hiányában.
Elkaphatta volna Freeman-t, ha türelmes és vár a jelzésemre.
Sosem voltunk biztosak abban, hogy egyáltalán megteszi, lévén az emberi hűség olyan, amilyen.
Dr. Brain, ahogy már korábban is mondtam, hagynia kell, hogy Eli magától jöjjön. Nem lehet...
Hosszabb ideje ismerem Dr. Vance, mint maga, kedvesem. Az érzelmek elvakíthatták.
Érzelmek? Semmi köze az érzelmekhez. Az az igazság, hogyha Eli hisz a
Ez nem képezi vitatárgyát, Dr. Mossman.
Doktor, kérem.
Sajnálom, Judith, nincs több időm.
Francba, ezt nem hiszem el! Gyere, Gordon, most tényleg sietnünk kell. Menj előre, én megzavarom a következő szintet, és utolérlek, amint tudlak.
turret training exit. This pile of trash, along with the cluttered descent down the stairs, is designed to discourage players from bringing a turret with them. While it wouldn't break anything if they did, we wanted to make it less likely. Making it inconvenient to keep the turret isn't an ideal design strategy, but it was better than nothing. Many playtesters eventually gave up and tossed the turret aside once they felt the game was trying to tell them something.
Final Turret Arena. When building the arc of a gameplay element, like allied turret usage, we often build a prototype that represents the arc's endpoint first. We iterate on that prototype until the playtests show that it works. Then we work backward, adding preceding scenarios to introduce the element and build player skill. This approach ensures the final arc is engaging before we invest substantial time. It also means that, by the time we create training scenarios, we've observed enough playtests to know which skills need guidance and which players will grasp naturally. The final turret scenario was our goal. emphasizing the player's defense against enemies from multiple directions, requiring dynamic turret placement and recovery.
Még több katonát látok közeledni. Nézz körül, keresd még lövegeket. Gyorsan, állítsd fel ezeket. Minden irányból jönnek.
Allied turrets balancing. Balancing this fight around the Allied turrets was challenging. The turrets are the novel element here, so if players ignore them, the gameplay feels redundant, because so much of it is similar to what's come before. We wanted to require turret usage and reward strategic placement, but it was highly binary. Perfect placement made a fight easy, while poor placement made it very difficult. Tuning and custom soldier AI logic helped. Soldiers became better at toppling turrets by throwing grenades or flanking to knock them down. These changes made the fight less about a perfect setup and more about actively maintaining turrets, as any setup will be disrupted at some point. Playtests vary wildly, with some players finding it too hard and others calling it their favorite fight. Running out of time, we ultimately made it a bit easier and shipped it, so we were unsatisfied with the final balance.
Még több katona. Sajnálom, hogy sokáig tartott, Gordon. Ezentúl nem hagylak magadra. Most pedig keressük meg Mossment. Gyerünk!
Most